Hi guys, here's me being super professional. Oh, my legs were sticking together. That's what happens when you've got those lovely thighs that rub together. Anyway, I'm doing an experiment today. Hopefully it works. I've previously been making my videos on the front camera, which is why you always see me sort of like I'm looking off to the side, because when you use the front camera, you can see yourself, and you automatically want to make eye contact with someone that you're talking to, even if you are kind of like talking to yourself. And it annoys me so much. And I don't like seeing myself on camera when I'm making videos because it's very distracting. So I've flipped the camera around to the back camera, which will be hopefully better quality as well. That way I can just look directly at the camera and we won't have that sort of like where's she looking kind of issue happening. So just bear with me for this experimental video. If it doesn't work out, I won't do it again. I'll just go back to doing it the other way. I haven't made a video for a while. I don't know, a week and a half. I don't know. I've been pretty busy. Been keeping myself pretty busy actually. Mainly just doing fun stuff, I guess you'd call it. I don't really get bored. I don't really have time to get bored. I have so many fun things to do. I did have a pretty bad fibromyalgia flare-up, so I had to force myself to rest. So I guess that's why I've had plenty of time to do fun stuff. So I thought I'll give you an update of what I've been doing to keep myself occupied during these ISO times. Because I like it when other people show what they've been doing. Maybe it's just me, but I thought because I like seeing what other people are doing, like a friend has just finished a paint by numbers painting and she's showing everyone, like on Facebook, and I love that. Another friend is knitting a beautiful crochet blanket and she sort of shows updates on that. I love that. Someone else was, people are popping up things that they, like little crochet dolls that people are making, and I love all that sort of stuff. So I figure maybe other people will like to see what I'm doing. Maybe it will give you some ideas of things that you can try. I'm a bit sweaty today. And no makeup today because hopefully, I think, normally Zoom drinkies on a Saturday night, and I've promised for 2 weeks now, drag makeup for the girls. So I didn't want to put makeup on and then go and have to take it all off and do drag makeup. But I don't know if I'm just going to even have the energy to do drag makeup today. So they might not get any makeup at all either. So I'll start with my scratch art that I've started. I don't know if I showed any of it, but this is the one that I'm working on at the moment. The colours are a bit boring to me because it's only those, like sort of blue and green in sort of different shades, but it's still fun. My daughter actually saw me doing the scratch art and asked if she could do some as well, and I've ended up getting 3 pads, so I've been sharing it with her. That's the one that she's been doing, and I was burning mad because I like doing rainbows rather than just 2 colours, but I don't like doing birds. I'm still doing my colouring in app, and there are so many birds in that, so I just mostly skip over the bird ones unless there's some other really cool stuff. But I know, because this is the same brand book as the other one, I know there'll be rainbow pictures in there that I can do other times. And I've got this scratch art one as well, so that's my rainbow one that I did, and there's still tons left to do in there. I finished my my paint by numbers. It's pretty shit, and I sort of thought I wouldn't do another one, but when my friend today posted up her paint by numbers that she finished of elephants, it's all sort of like reds and orange and yellow and black, and it looks so good. She showed me the kit before she started it, and it looked like much better quality than the one that I got. It looked like more detail. The numbers printed on it were a lot clearer because I just about went blind doing this. But it was fun. If I do another one, it will be because it's fun, not to like put art up on my walls. So I'll show you my finished one that was fun. It's shit, but it was fun. That's it there. So you can see it's nothing to write home about, but you know, it kept me occupied for God knows how long. So that was fun, and that's the main thing for me. And I think I've mentioned it before with doing arty type stuff. It keeps me occupied. It gives me something to do. My big bender this week has been my diamond art kit. I finally started on that, and I'm so excited. Like that's like what you probably can't see my table, but that's what my table is at the moment. I've just got like all these bags of beautiful drills or diamonds, some people call them. I get little methods of how to do stuff, you know, like I get the bag and then I do all of that colour in a section, and then when I've done that I put it away in a container and everything. And you know, I've just got all my stuff set out over the table. I'll show you what I've done so far. I've done quite a lot. My daughter came out when I was doing it and she wanted to have a crack as well, so she's been helping me a little bit with it. That's what I've done so far. Look how shiny it is. I love how it shines. And this is the part that I'm working on at the moment. I started on that little section last night. Now I'll show you as well, because this is quite exciting. I get excited over really easy shit. This is the, what's it called? I think it's called a light box. I don't know why, because it's not a box, it's just like a sheet of stuff. And that has 3 different levels of brightness. Now, to show you what I mean, I'll show you the difference between using that and not using that for someone who's just about blind like me. I have a lot of trouble seeing. Just hold that down. Because you can see I haven't done all the diamonds on this yet. Now, see if I can just awkwardly do this. That is how it looks without the light. Then, if I put the light on, and I do it on 3, that's the difference it makes. So it's makes a massive difference with just how visible it makes those little symbols. And the symbols are quite small, and some of them look, you know, kind of similar and stuff. So that's what I've been doing, and I'll be doing that as soon as I finish making this video again. What else have I been doing? Oh, tie-dyeing again. There's a surprise. I've got a lot of windows in my living area. Like there's over 6 metres worth of windows around my lounge room. And I've been living here for 11 years and never put up curtains because I like that. I've got blinds, but not curtains. I like that open window look. But I saw that Spotlight had curtains, sheer coup curtains. They were like $3.60 each, and I needed to get 13 curtains, which is another reason that I haven't, prior to now, put curtains up in there, because you can imagine what it would cost. And then, you know, you've got to add curtain rods and all that sort of stuff. The only thing is, and I know why they were selling them for $3.60 per curtain, is because they only had like a very dark grey, a kind of a brownish colour, and another colour that they called natural. Now, because I had to buy them online, you can't really get a feel for what colour things are, but I thought I'll just get them. It cost me like $48 to get all of them, which is just so cheap for so many curtains. And I thought if I don't like them, I'll dye them, because we know I like dyeing everything. They arrived, and see this little square up in the corner? That's what colour they are, pretty close to that colour. So that's a little bit too, and I think that's brown. Maybe it's green. I'm not real good with colour, but they're sort of a darkish brown like that, if that was brown. But now that I look at it, it might be green. I don't even know. So anyway, it was too brown for my liking. So I thought, easy, I'll just dye it. So I got another Spotlight order. I ordered some RIT all-purpose dye in Cali Green and Denim Blue. Now, the curtains are 100% polyester, and you're not supposed to use the all-purpose dye to dye polyester because it doesn't really work. But I did do a lot of research on it, and sometimes with some polyester fabric, it will take up some of the dye, but it does it patchy and very light, and that's what I want. So I thought I'll do an experiment. If it doesn't work, no biggie, I will buy the more expensive dye that is actually meant for dyeing polyester and work from there. So I meant to actually keep the curtains out to show everyone, but I got too excited and it's already in the washing machine dyeing. But I don't think it's going to work. I wanted to do the colours similar to this. See, it's got the green and the blue. Very similar to that, but quite pale. But I don't think it's going to work because I don't think these polyester curtains are going to take up the dye at all. But as I said, no biggie. I'll just get the other dye. The look I want, and this is what I love about tie-dye as well, I get a vision in my mind of how I want it to look, and sometimes it looks pretty close, but most of the time I end up with something completely, utterly different, and I still love it anyway. Tie-dyeing is like just a wonderful surprise for me, and I really, really like that. The vision I have for it, which is probably not what is going to happen, but the vision I had for it was like a lime green base, patchy light lime green base, then I was going to scrunch dye, like over scrunch dye that with the denim blue. So it would have been like a background of pale lime green with denim blue scrunch dye over the top. So we'll see if that works, but I'm probably going to have to order more dye. That's no problem. I don't mind doing that at all. So they're in the machine at the moment, and if all of that wasn't enough for me to have been doing over the last week or so, my place is a 3-bedroom house, and I've only got my daughter living with me at the moment, my adult daughter. You've seen her on some of my other videos. My son, he lives out of home. He lives he lives with mates. So because my daughter's an adult, she likes to have her own space. So she decided to make the spare room into like we've just been using the spare wardrobe in there for like the overflow from our wardrobes and just using it for just storage really. It didn't look very nice because we haven't really done anything with it. So she decided to make that into a lounge room / spare room for herself. And I have no problem with that. I've got, this is mainly my lounge room out here, and I share it. I don't say to anyone, you can't come and sit with me in my lounge room, but it's just nice for her to have her own nice space. That's driving me crazy because I keep turning it on by mistake. So she went online and ordered herself a bunch of Ikea furniture. She has very different taste to me, very, very nice taste, but very, very different taste to me, and that's fine. So we spent 2 nights making Ikea furniture, which we're actually very good at, and we really enjoy it. We've made a lot of Ikea furniture over the years. She got a dressing table with a little mirror. She got a day bed that has another trundle bed with drawers that rolls out and can make it into a double bed. And she got the world famous Billy bookcase with like doors that go over the front of it that are half glass. It looks so nice. And she got herself a velvet armchair with a matching footstool with storage in that as well. So it all looks really, really good. I'll show you what that all looks like when it's all set up properly. She's still waiting on a few things, I think. Some cushions and some little ornaments and that sort of thing. So when she's got it all set up, I'll take you in another video and show you how cute it looks. And when I finally get my curtains done, I'll show you my curtains as well. But that's it for now. That's I've really been keeping busy, and it's no wonder. Like they're building the IKEA furniture, and I had a lot on with my son last week. He's been unwell. So I've had to like cart him around to doctor's appointments, and just the stress of it sent me into a bit of a flare-up, but I've got a lid on that again, so I'm just getting back to the Tai Chi and the yoga, because when I'm in a flare-up, I do as little as possible to get myself well again. I've learned over the years that with this, if I need to rest, I need to rest. So, and I'm not good at resting. So that's it for now. I'll make another video, update people with my curtain adventure and the IKEA spare room adventure. And that's it for now. I'm going to get up very awkwardly now to turn my video off and look super professional doing it.